everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is May. I have a real name called Sasiton, so I'm a yoga teacher. Today I'm going to show you a few secrets that will help you loosen up your whole body. Let's get started. Let's come into your standing Tadasana. Take a nice deep inhale, resting your arm alongside you. Next inhalation, rise your arm up, reaching up, lengthening through your fingertips. And exhale, widen your shoulders, bring your arm down. And then sink your hips down, rise your arm up again, two shackles. Exhale, fall forward. And then from here you can check in how tight and tension you may feel at the back of your hamstring. You can take a nice little flow, rotation side to side like a ragdoll swing or an elephant walk. Stay here maybe 3 deep breaths. And again, one more deep breath in. You can take a nice soften of your knees, switch side, and exhale. And bring your palm all the way, pressing down to your mat. If you feel quite tight on your knees and your hips, then just bend your knee as much as you can so you can press your palm to your mat. Step your leg and your feet back to hold your downward facing dog. In this downward facing dog, we're going to just stay here. Just walking that heels, stretching that legs out. So 3 deep breaths. And again, exhale. If you feel that your calves or your Achilles are quite tight, take a nice bend here and lifting your heels. Maybe start to lengthen, press it out, and that's okay. And maybe focus on my wrist and my arms. I'm not taking my shoulder over, I'm taking my shoulder away from my wrist so you're not compressed through your wrist. Then one more deep breath in and breathe out. Bring your knees all the way to your mat. Then this time you're coming into your tables. In this table, just focus on your knees, hip width apart, hand, shoulder width apart. Then from here, we're going to take a cat-cow for again 3 deep breaths. Take a deep inhalation, really get your spines go into a flexion, lengthening your spine and open your chest. Draw your shoulder blade back, tilt that tailbone up. Exhale down, rounding your back, tap your tailbone down. Flex your spine fully, gazing down, relaxing your neck. You can check your necks and shoulders if there's tightness and tension there. Trying to mobilize them or moving them out. Again, deep breath in and exhale. Either through your nose or your mouth. One more into a cow. And exhale into cat. And then from here, just check in, maybe get a nice little gentle mobilizing or movement. Finding the size of your body stretched. Just finding freely movement. Enjoying your movement here. You're at home, you practice this at home. You don't have to feel embarrassed so anyone will not see you. Just follow along in this video and really trying to free all the tension from your bodies and your mind. Okay, and then next inhalation, we're going to come into our cat bridge and twist. Next inhalation, rise your left arm, reaching up, really focusing here, your chest, shoulders, and your back, your body. Focusing all around here, that where you will feel the stretch. And exhale, bring your right elbow down, left shoulder down, and pressing down onto your mat, breathe out. Next deep breath in, rise your arm up again. And exhale. Focus on your body stretch. Next inhalation, rise it up. You're doing great. And exhale, bring your reaching under. And then switch side, bring your left arm pressing underneath of your left shoulder, rising your right arm up this time, reaching up, finding your chest and your torso stretch and rotation, reaching under here. Oh, this feels really nice after a festive season break. I haven't been doing much of yoga myself, just only enjoying drinking, eating throughout the Christmas and New Year. So now it's time to bring yourself back to your practice. One more round. Exhale, reaching under. And inhale, coming back. Well done. And next inhalation, we're going to get into our donkey kick position. If you feel that your left toe are hurting, if you're pressing for so long, or you can just using the top of your left foot to pressing down, engaging your glute here and pointing that right toe up, lengthening your spine. We're going to bring your right knee, lifting up as high as you can. Bring your forehead as close to your knees and lift it up again. Breathe in. Connecting this movement with your breathing in and out. One more round. And exhale. Then this time we're going to switch side. Left leg, kick it up. Slow flow. You can use this as a rhythm, as your own piece and your choice. You can tap slowly and kick it up. Follow your breathing in and breathe out. Breathe in, kick it up. Engaging your glute and breathe out again. Tuck your knee close to your chest and forehead and fully resting your knee down. Okay, next inhalation. We're going to just bring your hips resting back, tuck your toes under and just go into your child pose to rest into this, just lifting the heels of your hand up, resting onto your fingertips to create the space for your shoulder and your back. And if you like to fully letting go and relax into your child pose, then uncurl your toes and rest fully on the top of your feet. Relaxing your elbow down. Releasing all the tension from your shoulder. One more deep breath in, focusing here on your breathing practice. Notice that you're breathing in, fill that lungs with that oxygen. Fully and exhale. Next inhalation, coming back up. And this time we're going to bring your right foot reaching out to straight and engaging your glute here, engaging your pelvis. Try not to rotate it up and really focus on balancing the pelvis and the hips here parallel with the floor. Lifting your arm here, finding the strength through that right arm and engaging your core. So bird dog position here, reaching your hand and your toe away from your body. And then from here, you're going to bring your hand and toe taps all the way down. And deep breath in, lengthening long. Exhale down, strengthening slightly and reaching long. And then exhale, bring your left hand down, step your right foot all the way forward. And this time, relaxing your hips. Rise your arm up this time. Really go into your lunge position. Rise your arm up and curl your left toe and opening up to your half moon. Lengthening your chest, lifting your heart up and check into your back, your bodies. Maybe just rotate side to side. And then exhale, bring your hand down. Tuck your right leg back. And then lifting your left legs up, pointing your toe away, lifting your right arm up, reaching long, focus on your square hips. If your wobble is okay, this is the first time if you're doing this bird dog, just be aware of your body. All of these muscles still have to work and start to strengthening. And then inhalation, reaching long, exhale, bring your hand and your toe tap down. Inhale, lift, and exhale down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, bring your hand down, then step your left foot forward, then rise your arm all the way up, come up to your lunge position, then uncurl your right toe, pressing through your hips, opening, stretch your hip flexor. It's a lovely stretch here. And then exhalation now. Bring your hand down, bring your left leg back. Tuck your knee back. Okay, next inhalation. Going to lifting your hips all the way into your downward facing dog. Take a nice deep inhalation now. We're going to finding your right legs, right toe, rise up to find your three legs dog, reaching up. Take a slightly opening of your hips, so turning your toe, the big toe down, opening the thighs of your hips, bending your knee, pointing your toe behind into naughty dog. So let go, we calling this one, it's a peeing dog. Then when you really want to go into your flip dog, then you start to turn your left heel back, bring your weight to your left hand. For some of you, you can then bring your right foot, press back. Then lifting up, I may be slightly off the mat here. And then breathe in, breathe out, bring your hand down, turn back onto your left legs again, reaching up with your right toe. Bring your right foot down and take a deep inhalation. Bring your knees all the way down to your mat, shoulder forward, then coming all the way down to your Chaturanga Dandasana, resting your body fully down. Take a deep inhalation, really lifting your body up, stretching your back. Take a deep inhalation. Exhale, bring your hip back, touch your toe and then lift it up to downward facing dog. And then exhalation. Next inhalation, rise your left foot up, left legs lift it up. Then start to turn your big toe down, opening your hips, start to pointing your toe back to your peeing dog. Take a deep inhalation, take a little peek underneath of your arm. Then from here to shift your body into flip dog. So you're going to start turning. Bring your weight to your right arm, your foot tap back, then start to strengthening the sides of your body. You can take a nice lovely flip dogs here and breathe out. Bring your left palm all the way back, coming back to your three legs again. Inhale and then exhale. Bring your knees all the way down. All the way. Bring your shoulder forward. Take a nice deep inhalation. Exhalation. Bring your shoulders hovering into half chaturanga here. Exhale. Drop your tummy all the way down. Drawing your shoulder up. Take a nice deep inhalation. Rise your body, your shoulders lifted up into your cobra. So it's from here, belly focus on your shoulders. And if you notice your back are slightly tight, you can turn it and releasing it out. Or maybe just take a nice little half bend or your spin pose. That's totally fine. And then exhale, coming back. Let's get into one more deep stretch. Then we shall feel good in our bodies. Next inhalation, taking your hips up. Exhale, start to lifting your right knee tuck up. And then from here, for some of you may want to bring your left knee down if you feel that your shoulders and your arm are too tired now. You can bring your knee down, then from here go into your pigeons, bring your ankles and your knees forward. Then from here, for some of you, if you have a tight hips, you can use some support. Like I've got cushion here, I've got a block here. So I will show you this variation of a yoga block. So you can use the block for a really new practice of yoga. You can then just checking here how your hips on the outside here of your right hip are feeling. So some of you may want to just finding this space that feel good for you. So notice the stretch in your hips. Or then when you're ready to fold your chest, resting onto your elbows. And then for some of you have more space of flexibilities in that hip, then you can take the block out, then finding the hips to stretch and relax into your stretch. Stay here for a few breaths. It's a great time to release if you only stay on the sofa watching TV during this season. You can just use all of this sequence to help you stretch. Next inhalation, walk your hand back. Coming up to your seated pigeons. Really focus on these hips. And really be careful with that right knee and your ankle. So the feel of serving in your body. If you have sharp pain in that right knee, then back off and use some support. And if you have any cramp, then come off or stretching this big toe. Then you will help releasing on the sole of your feet. Okay, next one. Let's coming back out, pressing your hand down, then lifting your hips. Bring your weight back to your left knee. Bring your right leg back. Touch your toes under. Then this time we're going to rise up to downward facing dog. Get a lovely stretch for your shoulder, your backs, and your legs. Next inhalation, lifting your left knee up. And then exhale. Bring your knee and your ankle forward, turn. Then lowering your right knee down, get into your pigeon stretch. And for some of you that you notice this is quite tight here, probably you need some support. And that is where your hip should feel the stretch. Then resting onto the block, finding a space to fully let go, and then rest onto your elbows. Stay here for a few breaths. Finding your body stretch. And if some of you feel like you don't need the block, then you take the block out. Finding your space of your pigeon stretch here, then just go all the way to your passive stretch. Stay here again for the beginner, just first time doing this yoga, maybe trying to stay to 5 breaths. And if you like to stay longer, then by all means, enjoy it and try it and see how you feel. Fully surrender and let go with your stress and tension you may have in your body. And then next inhalation, walk your hand back. Sit your body up to create the space and stretch. Next inhalation, tuck your toes under. And then bring your hip back. Then from here, resting your left knee down, take a nice rest to your child pose. Bring your hips all the way back. Resting your forehead down. Checks into your hips, your thighs, your shoulders. some of you, it can feel a nice release from your thighs, your quad, your hips. A lovely stretch here. Take another deep breath in and breathe out. Bring your body coming up. Okay, let's go into our seated stretch. Stuff pose is a great releasing from the tight back and stiff tight on the hamstring. So this position here, so start to lengthening your leg, then finding a space, so really pulling the abs in slightly so that you can sit up tall. Then from here, just get a nice little circle of your wrist, loosening up in that stiff joint, and the circle of your ankles, nicely releasing as well. And this time, pressing your toes straight forward, and if you've got more, you can also check this one out by flexing this toe towards you. And this today I'm like to just pointing the toe away from me and rising my arm, reaching my fingertips all the way straight up. Really focus on my torso and my ribcage. Take a nice deep inhalation and exhale. Draw your tummy in. Inhale, expanding your body. Focus on that awareness in your body and exhale. And this time, just flexing your toe towards you. Maybe take a slightly bend of your knee if you feel too stiff for your back and your hamstring. Then reaching your hand towards your ankle, resting the chest and your tummy onto your side. Then relaxing your forehead all the way down. And then you can also take a nice flex and bend of this knee, pressing up and down towards the mat. Nice, lovely, releasing some tight back, tight hamstring in this seated forward fold. Yes, lovely feeling and sensation. And this time, bring the sole of your feet together to stretching your adductor into a diamond shapes. And then, so for some of you may want to go into butterflies if you have more open of the hips. Bring the heels in, close to your bodies, then opening your knees. Then from here, focus on your body, sit up tall, lengthening your spine. And then if you wish to fold your chest at your own pace here, this will releasing your lower back, your adductor. And some of you may want to just stay in your diamond shapes and fold your chest forward, finding your stretch. Focus on your back, or maybe it's just bring your hand grip further onto your mat and then relaxing, releasing. Grounded your bodies and opening your hips here. Take a nice deep breath in, lifting your body up. Well done, everyone. Let's come into your easy cross leg here. Then from here, take a nice easy twist to the right, pressing your hand onto your knee. Bring your hand behind you, turn your body, sit up tall, focus on that knee, pressing down towards the floor, towards your mat. Turn your neck a little bit further. Lovely stretch here for your back, and again to the opposite side. For some of you may notice that your spine and your back is releasing. It's a lovely sensation. Great stuff. And that's it and for today. And I hope everyone enjoyed this lesson today. It's just feeling a lot loosen up in the body. Opening and with movement and gentle moving will help your body loosen and be mobile. Thank you for joining along and thank you for watching my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channels. Hope to see you again in the next video.